And welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Special K.
And I'm Radar, and today we have Jack Dagenal's Fireball. Fire?
Tennessee Fire.
Tennessee Fire. It's not Fireball at all.
Cinnamon liqueur with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. It's 35% alcohol by volume or 70 proof.
It's 35% alcohol by volume.
That's what I said. So 35.
Oh, I thought you said 75. I was like,
So 30,
that's not correct, I hope.
So this is just Jack Daniel's version of Fireball. So
Fireball is a very popular drink. It's very popular.
Yeah, except this is way more expensive than Fireball. So
is it? How much is that?
More than it needs to be.
Well, that's what you get for having the Jack Dagenal name on it. Alrighty then, let's have us a look at it. It looks like whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, it smells like it smells like it's got cinnamon in it.
You get a little bit of the booziness, a little bit of whiskey, but mostly cinnamon is what's coming through there.
There's a lot of cinnamon in this word.
Potpourri.
Potpourri?
Yeah.
It kind of does have a potpourri-ish smell to it. I'm going to have a taste of it.
Quite delicious.
Tastes kind of like I imagine potpourri tastes. Oh no, but the aftertaste is very cinnamony.
It's not very, it doesn't have a very big burn, surprisingly.
No, it does not.
It's dangerous.
I mean, well, it's 35%. That's still quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
It's sweet, but it's not too sweet.
I can kind of understand where that extra cash went to. I mean, it's kind of an expensive liquor, but at the same time, it's not bad.
You don't get a lot of the whiskey in there. You get mostly the cinnamon liqueur, which is fine. You get a little bit of woodiness towards the back, and it kind of rounds out the cinnamon flavor.
The cinnamon sticks with you, though. Like, it's just there to stay.
This is pretty good. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and rate this straight.
It's there to play, and it's there to stay.
Straight, I'm going to give it a 7.5 straight. Very high. A 7.5 straight. It's very good. However, Jack Daniel's Fire, very expensive. This tiny little half pint right here, it was like, I don't know, I think we paid like $5 for it.
It was kind of expensive, though. These tiny little bottles are like artificially very expensive.
Yeah, but a big bottle was like $35, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. I was going to give it like a 6. It's a little bit more expensive than I want to drop on a cinnamon liqueur, because honestly, 90% of the time you're going to mix it with something. And in this case, we're going to use apple juice.
So Radar did half and half there. I did 1 part Fireball and 2 parts. So 1 part Jack Daniel's Fire and 2 parts apple juice. Mine's a little weaker than yours.
You can see it mixing around in there. Yeah. That's entertaining. Yeah, it looks almost exactly the same. It's a little bit lighter, but it looks almost exactly the same.
The cinnamon's still the big boy in there.
Yeah, you can still smell a lot of cinnamon. In fact, now it just smells like cinnamon. Like muted cinnamon.
It's quite delicious.
That is pretty good. I could see that being a commonly consumed drink.
I think this is better than Fireball, but we'll find out later on with a head-to-head.
Oh, do we have Fireball? Head-to-head?
Still does. Still says.
Ah, okay, I got you. I think Fireball makes a better mixer, and here is why. Fireball is a little bit harsher, which means it uses more cinnamon flavor to cover up that harshness. So it's very cinnamony. And when you mix it with stuff, which is what you're gonna do with this or with Fireball, it comes through a little bit more. This doesn't have very much cinnamon flavor in it anymore, and I didn't put that much apple juice in this. I can't even imagine what that tastes like. Like apple juice with an afterthought of cinnamon. I'm just not into it.
It's still pretty cinnamon. I'm gonna rate this. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay.
Mixed. I like it. I think it's really good mixed. I like it mixed slightly better than I like it straight, but either way, it's fine with this, in my opinion. So, what do you think, Radar?
No. I'm gonna give this a 6 as a mixer. It's very. There's a couple of problems here. It's very expensive, and I feel like with how much it costs, mixing it is probably a good idea because it'll stick around longer. But at the same time, if you mix it, it dilutes the flavor of the cinnamon, which is not super powerful to begin with. Yeah, I'm underwhelmed. It's not bad, but I'm underwhelmed. I'm only whelmed. Actually, I'm not quite underwhelmed. I'm just kind of whelmed.
All right, well, that's our episode. If there's something you would like to see on our channel, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Special K.
I'm Radar. Thanks for watching.